What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bri2J Presents. I'm your host, Bri2J, and today I'm presenting to you the Diamond Select Toys Eric Draven from the 1994 movie The Crow. I want to give a special shout out to my friends at Diamond Select Toys for sending out this product sample for review. And with that being said, let's take a closer look at the figure, and also, it can't rain all the time. And here's Eric Draven. And I have to say, I have not been able to put this figure down over the last 2 days. So again, special shout out to Diamond Select for sending me this product. This figure is just awesome. It just shows so much character, likeness, and it's just haunting, you know, because it's just a haunting film and the tragedy behind it and whatnot. But like, it's a haunting figure in all the best ways possible. Really good likeness to Brandon Lee. There's a gripe, maybe, but I doubt it. And he comes with a decent amount of accessories for, you know, for what you need. And before I get talking about the accessories, show you guys the figure. So here is Eric Draven, and I have to say the likeness is there. Some people say that the likeness is sort of comic booky, goofy, but that's also the makeup that he was wearing in the movie as well. And then, of course, the CG renders and everything else that goes behind it. So, whatever. I don't care. I absolutely love the face print on this. It just captures the likeness of the actor. And other Crow figures have come out over time. NECA did one, McFarlane did one, Mezco has one on the way. So, whatever. Diamond Select has one of the better ones in my opinion. There's so much hidden detail on this figure that just makes it pop. Like, for example, you can see where the electrical tape is wrapped around his abdomen with the rope, the cuts and bullet holes on his shirt from all his, you know, fighting. The nice paint detail on the necklace. Well, it's really like a shoelace with his fiance's wedding band or engagement ring. The buttons on the pants, the rope on the legs, the little like dust wash on the coat, like the fade. I think that's really cool. A nice like brushwork at the bottom on here, because if you guys remember, he didn't start out with the coat. The coat he stole from Tintin after he killed him for, you know, basically having a play in murdering him and his wife, or soon-to-be wife. So yeah, really, really nice detail. The paintwork on the face is something awesome too, because as the movie went on, the paint slowly faded from his face. You know, it was raining and he was sweating and all this other stuff. Well, he was a walking corpse, so does he sweat? I mean, he bled. We'll just go with that he sweat. So the makeup on his mouth, you know, it's slowly fading and getting his lip color. Really, really cool. Nice detail. I do love the paintwork on the hands for the electrical tape. I guess you can call this a gripe, but it doesn't really bother me. Like any figure, the joint has the paint on it, and when you play with them, the paint chips. But whatever, it's life, you know. You can't have it perfect all the time. And it can't rain all the time, but that's, you know, from the movie. So really, really cool figure. Probably one of the best pieces in my collection, I would say. I'm super happy that I have this figure. I know there's a Walgreens version of this figure floating around from Diamond that has no coat. I would love to pick that one up if I could find it, but I do love the coated version as well, because he did wear the coat for a good chunk of the film. And it's a soft, pliable material, so you do not have to worry about it being a hard shell plastic and getting in the way of articulation, which is something that us collectors, us, you know, photographers and whatnot, like, we want to have proper articulation with, you know, coated figures. Because I've had hard shell coat figures before, and I'm like, you know, So the fact that Diamond provided a nice soft shell coat, I'm saying soft shell like it's a taco, but you know what I mean. It's nice and flexible and pliable. So yeah. Articulation, he of course can rotate the arms all the way around. Well, first off, his head is on a ball peg, looks down about that far, only back there because the hair hits the coat, you know. So yeah, arms are about that far out. Like I just showed you, they go all the way around. Single jointed bicep, or sorry, elbow, which it's one of Diamond's things. You can call it a gripe, you can call it not, it's whatever. Tomato, potato, and all that stuff. But you do get the nice hinge at the top of the elbow. Full wrist rotation because it's on a hinge. That goes for both hands. For his waist, for his abdomen, you do have some side to side. And you can crunch only about there. Back, not so much, again, because of the coat. But there is crunch in there. It's a little tight, but does have waist swivel. He can do the splits, which is always good on a figure that, was an action star. Kicks out about that far, back about that far. Single jointed knees. They do rotate at the top of the knee there. He does have ankle pivot, and it can go up and down. That's it for articulation. But, granted, there's not a lot of articulation. It still is just enough for this kind of figure. I would really love to have both versions. If I can find it, I'll do a comparison down the line at some point. Maybe that's, again, if I can find the Walgreens version. Because I would love to have both. Let me move Eric out of the way here. So, for accessories, he only comes with a handful of items, but it's just enough. He comes with his guitar, which I think came out really nice. Get this to focus. There we go. So, he comes with this guitar. I want to say he was using a Fender Strat in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a musician. But I sort of have the idea of guitars. So yeah, paint and detail work, if my camera wants to stay focused. Really, really solid. The strap has that same wash on there, which I think is pretty cool. Like the nice silvery wash to give like that fade. Yeah, really cool. And it's on hinges, so like you have mobility. It's not like a hard piece, which is cool. What I like to do is that in the movie, when he had the guitar, he didn't carry it upside, like right side up. He carried it this way, right? So what I like to do is just wrap it around his head and neck like that, and have the guitar resting like this. So, you could get him in some nice like pose shots, post like action scene or whatever. So that's really cool that you could wrap the guitar around. Another reason why I would like to get both versions is because, that infamous rooftop guitar solo, and then he smashes the guitar, and then it's that whole fight scene in the club and the climax of the film and whatnot. So yeah, really, really solid figure. Really, really nice details on the guitar as well. He does come with this version of his crow. So I was trying to figure out if I lost a piece, but I actually didn't. There's a hole in the crow's butt here. I don't know if the camera wants to focus on that, but basically the crow's butt, right? So on the other version, there's it's the same bird, and it's like a stand and a peg. So if you're a collector, you have stands laying around. Figma, Mafex, Marvel Legends, pick one. And what I like is that the detail on the bird as well, it's not just black plastic. Like there's actually detailing, like a nice gray wash on the feathers to give a more realistic look for this bird. And you can't really like put it on him, but if you rest it proper, you know, like maybe get the legs under his hair. Yeah, like if you do that, I think it looks all right for certain photos, you know, like this is just me doing it quickly, but I think that's pretty cool. So there's that. You actually get two versions of the bird, because you have this one here, which has pegs on the feet, and there's holes on this accessory here, which is the tombstone, which I'll get it more focused in a minute. So he rests perfect on that. And then there's the Eric Draven tombstone. And I don't think the camera's really going to pick it up good, but it says, "Just whisper my name in your heart and I will be there." And this was a detail out of the movie. And I think that's pretty cool. A nice paintwork and detail on the stone. It's like I think it's black plastic, and they just washed white and gray to give like the marbling of a tombstone. Really cool. I think the dirt around came out nice, like the nice like brown wash on the black. You know, all the way around just looks really, really dope. So really good effects. But my favorite one is this. And being a fan of the movie, I like this. So this is from the scene where he kills Funboy. And unfortunately, it's the scene where in real life he dies. But this right here, where Funboy shoots him, and then like he just puts his hand in front of Funboy's face, and then the hole closes up, and I'm just like, that's pretty dope that they included that hand, you know. Yeah, so really, really easy swap too. It's just a peg. It comes right out, goes right in. Upside to this figure too, I did not have to use any hot water. He was just great out of packaging, you know. Wasn't tight at all, and I like that. Because sometimes certain figures from any company, you have to like heat them up. But this one was like great right out of the packaging. So yeah, really, really solid piece by Diamond Select. I'm still just sad that, you know, we're never going to get another Brandon Lee movie. And granted, it's going to be 30 years next year, or it's not close to it. But what, you know, that's fine. But the fact that he's immortalized in a cult classic action figure, I'm all in. I really hope maybe we'll get more down the line. Maybe we'll see like a, you know, a Tintin or a T-Bird or something, or Top Dollar would be cool. You know, I'm digging this figure. It's just haven't been able to put it down, you know? Like, it's just a fun piece. So, thank you, Diamond. This is a win. All right, well, that's about it for me. You can, of course, find this video on my YouTube channel, Bri2J Presents. You can go to Bri2JPresents.com, where this video will be up there eventually. You can, of course, check me out on the social media. I'm both Bri2J Presents on Twitter and Instagram. And, of course, you can check out my podcast on InnerCityGeeks.net, where I do both the Inner City Geeks podcast as well as the wrestling-based one, Suplex City Geeks, which is pretty new and fun. You could, of course, just drop me a line, say hi. I will definitely comment back, or private message me on Instagram or whatever. It's cool. I'll say hi. All right, well, that's gonna wrap this video up. It's been a long day. Again, thank you, Diamond Select. I'm really happy with this piece. You guys rock. As for my followers out there, thank you guys for sticking with me, even though there's like, you know, gaps in between videos. I do have quite some stuff that will be put up on the channel within the course of a week. So hope you guys really like action figures, because I do too, and we're gonna have some fun. So again, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.